Jen, loud as ever.
Oh, it's her birthday.
Yeah, and it's Jen's birthday. Happy birthday, Jen.
Hey, Jen, what chapter is this? Don't answer that. All right.
So, anyways, let's get into it. All right, it's your girl, Stay.
It's your boy, Just Us for All.
All right.
How you doing? My name is Smooth Jones.
And you know it's me, DJ.
No, Chop, you know you go last, bro. I don't know why you did
I don't
that.
even know why you just took over the show. Like, stop showing off.
Jen, introduce yourself.
Hey, yo, it's Jen.
And last, and certainly not least, we got a special guest in the building. All the way from Strong Island. Right?
Right. Strong Island, Stanford, Connecticut. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Right over the sound.
The boy Tahmell's in the building.
Yes, sir.
Stop playing.
Let's get it.
We got him in the building. Y'all think this is so dope.
It's good to be back in Connecticut.
Yes, let's go.
That's what's up, because not that many people like Connecticut. So shout outs to you for.
Listen,
Wait, so you just put that in my mouth?
No, pause. No,
I didn't say that. I just said.
He love it out here.
He said thank you.
Okay.
It's just, it's where it ain't where you from. It's where you at.
That's where you at. That's a dope phrase right there. That's a dope phrase.
It ain't where you from. It's where you at. Let's go.
It ain't where you're from.
All right.
So I got a question.
Yeah,
So speaking of which, where are you from? Tell us a little about yourself, how you got started, and where you at today.
Let him know.
Originally born in Long Island. You know what I mean? Moved out to Connecticut, went to school, did all my high school, middle school, and everything out here. I met a lot of friends out here. This was where this was where I built like my core of the trouble I was getting into. You know what I'm saying? This was because I wasn't hanging out in Connecticut until high school. Once high school hit, then after school I'm out. You know what I'm saying? We was hanging out, but
Y'all was popping up at CT back then.
I mean, yeah, we was running around.
99 or what was the spots? Teen years. What was the spots on the CT like that?
There was a spot called the Terror Club.
Why have I heard?
I heard that too.
What else?
All right.
I think I'm saying it right. The Terror Club.
Y'all
or
let
the
us
Terrace
know in the
Club.
comments
I
if
can't
you get it
remember.
right.
The Terrace Club.
Terrace Club.
The Terrace Club. Yeah.
That's probably right.
So I remember that. I remember when we was in school, they was throwing parties at the YMCA still.
Listen, I remember that.
They had the Jamaican hour. Oh my God.
Yo, he just went way back. He went way back on that one. Hold on, so wait, you came to Connecticut in '99?
No, I was here. Oh wait, I don't remember. I started kindergarten out here, so I ain't know where I'm from. But it was like 90.
Did you like the lunch?
Maybe.
Man, so you ain't from out there, you from out here.
I hang out here until high school, so you know what I'm saying. It's the best of both worlds, both spots. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you're from Long Island. You rap. You moved out to Connecticut. Tell us some of your early influences with hip hop, guys that you listened to that got you interested in rapping. Because you got bars. I done heard seen a lot of like the YouTube videos, heard some of the new music dropping. You don't rap like you rap. Like you don't sing, you don't do none of that. You rap.
Hip hop.
Word, yeah, bars.
If y'all know how to spell bars, spell it right.
Word.
That's like it's just what I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? It was always wanting to hear those bars that make your face squeeze up.
Put your scully down.
Even when you hear the beat, like the beat should make you do that before the words come on.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And then the words should keep your face on there. But that's like, that's just the type of stuff I grew up on. But at the same time, it was still like, if I ruled the world, it was different joints like that I liked. Growing up, so it was like a splash of everything.
Word.
So is Biggie a guy that you put in your top 3 of all time, or somebody else? Or give me I say
Biggie is in the top 3 of all time, but I have a different top 5 just because of just my experiences and who stuck of what I was doing at the time.
Absolutely.
So give me your
On that note, yes.
Thank you very much. Really right in with that one.
Let him hear it.
Nah, there's no particular order.
So start from 5.
Do you listen?
Fab.
I like that.
Jada.
Oh.
Brooklyn Yonkers.
Jay-Z. Just because he was everywhere.
And
Jay was everywhere. He had bars.
You can't deny that.
That's 4.
That's 3.
Yeah.
You only had 3. You got 2
Yo, we
more.
about to squeeze a number
Method
6
Man.
in there.
Method Man.
And 50 Cent.
And Curtis.
And it's not because it's the best lyricist.
No.
It's
Just who you
my
like.
top.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Like that.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Method Man is a surprise.
Method Man's a real surprise.
Stop playing.
'Cause I saw him last night on Power,
Hey, yo, if y'all
and he's
seen
playing a
Meth-
lawyer.
Yeah, nah, fact. If
He's doing a hell of a
if y'all
job.
seen Meth perform,
I have.
and
yo.
but listen to his work too, the performances is different. It's like he turns into a whole different animal, especially him and Redman.
So that being said, who's the barker? Like, not DMX.
It's 50 out of that group. It's 50.
50, I would say.
You
Yeah,
said
50,
50?
yeah, 'cause he cancer too. Shout out to cancer, you know what I'm saying? Cancer gang.
Cancer
But, yeah,
gang.
nah, 50.
My husband's a cancer.
That's why I love how
Cancer
50
It's
gang.
upon the horizon.
I'm dead.
It's cancer game, but it's Taurus month. Hey.
Okay, but I love your top 5.
Wait, nah.
It's Aries month
right
right
now.
now. We gonna don't have us ram you out right now.
I don't know anything
Don't
about
hate on us
signs.
now.
Well, we know Aries is the god of war and evil.
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
no.
I made that up, by the way.
I don't know. I don't believe me, though.
You sound like Shaq. I'm
True
making this
Aries know you cap right
I
now.
was just, I'm making my money.
Yeah, you keep because I that ain't me.
I'm messing with you, man.
Nah,
So, Tahmell, tell us what you got going on right now.
for sure.
Why
Right
not?
now-
You was talking about a project coming out earlier. You're working on some visuals for it. Let us know.
Yeah, well, right now I got the Soul Out Volume 1. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure y'all get that.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
that.
Let them
I got
know where
the-
to
I got
find
the,
it.
you know,
Where
all
can
streaming platforms.
Tidal,
you know what I'm saying?
Apple
Yeah,
Music,
everything.
All that.
Spotify,
YouTube, too, you know
YouTube.
what I'm saying? But you could. I'm shooting a video for the last single off the EP called Boom.
Boom.
Nice.
You know that's coming soon.
Y'all look out for that.
And I got a lot of things coming up. Not even just the project. I got a lot of special guest projects and features, and so I got a couple projects too that I'm working with different people. So.
Any features, any feature producers or feature artists on the E EP?
That's a long thought right there.
Nah, because I don't know. I bet because if I had a deal, right, they'd be like, you can't tell them who, and I'd be like, I
Yeah.
can't talk about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's 50 years of hip hop this year. I got a special 50 years of hip hop legend on the joint.
Okay.
And no, it's not who you think it is.
But wait,
Who do we think it
who
is?
do we think it is?
What you talking about?
Who do I think it is?
I
Put
know
you on
you
the
just
spot.
jumped right to
Put you
conclusions.
on
Like,
the
I thought it was LL.
Y'all are the worst. Okay.
so who?
I'm not picking up what you're putting down right now.
I'm trying
nah,
You guys
to.
gotta put that out there.
I'm Tahmell, the real godson. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For y'all know
Okay.
who the god is. You know what I'm saying? If not, Rakim, that's my pop.
All right.
Shout out to Rakim, man.
Yeah, clear it
Shout out.
just to get that out there. You know what I mean?
So I hate to ask this, but you said it, and you said it with with a little oomph. You said the real godson. Is that a
Okay.
shot at somebody?
Nah, it's just
Okay. Okay.
it's like
Facts.
yeah.
Man.
Wait, is it? Hold on.
Listen, he
It's
said
just
with
a fact. Okay.
fact.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's just
Say
a
no
fact.
more. I get it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nas. You know what I mean?
Shout out to
What's
Nas.
up, man?
Hey.
So
Hey.
I have a question for you as a producer / artist. When you hear a beat or you make a beat, when do you be like, all right, this is for me or this is for somebody else?
Depends on what I'm doing at the time. Like there was a time where I was just on boom bap because I was just barring out, so I wanted to keep that vibe. And it all depends. But if I know now, if I hear that shit on the radio, I might cuff it. if I make 2-3 of those in the week, I'm definitely gonna give away 2 of them shits. You know what I'm saying? But
How long does it take you to put a beat together? And how often do you put one away, come back to it, and then feel like, oh, I got the finishing touch to
I
it?
still got to do that.
Yeah.
But a lot of the joints that I do, I might do like. I don't say in a day because I barely, my schedule different. So
Yeah.
I might do like 5 to 10 beats depending on what I'm doing when I sit down at the computer.
Okay.
And maybe like 5-6 of them get mixed out. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them I think I'll come back to, but I ain't go back to them yet because I still got more samples I'm going through, or I got something else I'm doing. And then just learning the mixing and all that because I'm making beats, so
You doing
making
the
beats
and
when
you
you
rapping,
yeah. So because I was recording myself too at a time. So I was mixing myself. But then when it comes to mixing the beat, it's way different. So I had to learn to do that just to let somebody really take it and rap on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a skill that I picked up is mixing.
How when you first got into the music industry, obviously we talked a little bit about your father. How was it for people to take you seriously, trying to carve out your own voice, being that your father cast such a big shadow?
I mean, really, it just took the consistency to really to show people, like, you know what I'm saying, to pop in and out and to do a mixtape here and there. Like I wasn't serious or nothing. So, but like once the consistency started, like that was it right there.
Okay, so that being said, do you rap with your mind, your ears, your feel, your touch, or what you see? I mean, it's all
Where
comes
the
in.
inspiration
all of
come
that.
from?
All right, all of it.
So
Man, all
what
of
you
it.
think is easier, producing or rapping?
Rapping.
That comes just like
Yeah.
nothing,
Yeah.
man. I mean, does it
Nah,
take you
no,
long,
I
or
mean,
you just
no.
go in there and you shoot them out? Like, it's
Like,
not
Listen, I
reality.
just got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
I got a lot to talk about, so
Alright.
it's making a beat though, because you trying to find that one little sound that's gonna make it pop. You trying to find the one little mix to make it, or you got a drum that might sound a certain way and you want it to sound different. So that's where that's where I put the time. But the rapping, it all depends on what I'm saying or what I want to
Okay.
say, or
For sure.
my approach is different. It's for instance, the EP out now. Go get it, stream it everywhere.
Please.
It's sold.
Tidal,
Get that.
Apple Music,
Yeah,
Spotify,
Fire, because I
YouTube.
heard it. It's
You know,
fire.
My man hit me up and was like, "Yo, let's do an EP. And let's not buckle down and lock in." I went there. He was played one beat. I was like, "Yo, hold up. Before we start playing a bunch of beats, who's on that one?" He was like, "Nobody." I was like, "Let me go in there and record that real quick." So like, I want to get that out the way, like,
Real quick.
because if I know someone got a catalog of beats, I really want to like pick. I don't want to just do one, and so that EP took a day. We did it in a day, and
That's the answer I'm looking for.
yeah,
I was,
nah,
okay, I got you.
we
now.
did the EP in a day, but then like I might write a song. It might take me because the song has no mind. It has no deadline to it. I'm just doing them, and that's why I can stay ahead of myself. Because if I could just keep doing that and keep like working at it, when I go in the studio, those is throwaway balls. I could really like now put some shit together. You know what
So
I'm
you
saying?
probably
You
got
say
a catalog
throwaway
and stuff
bars,
ready,
huh?
just throw out there.
What's the writing process like? You got a catalog, you got throwaway bars, and so are you like you typing verses on your phone? You writing them pen and paper still? Like,
It depends.
All that.
I might be in the car in the passenger seat writing a verse. You know what I'm saying?
Whenever it comes, you gotta fill up.
I might, I don't know. I don't, at this point, I'd rather kind of just do it on the spot.
yeah,
Because if I write,
Cause why not right now?
And
yeah,
that's
Why not?
Because you said I want to do it right now. Like,
yeah,
it's here. Boom.
because
boom,
like
boom.
if I'm
it's like throwing a pen in the pack away.
exactly, like if I make a beat and I'm writing to it, I could do it however long it take me to do it. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? It's up to me. But if I'm going to the studio with another producer and I want to do it there. I don't want to waste nobody's time. I want to get it done. I want to get it out the way. Make sure it's fire too.
because
not
studio
just-
time is costly.
Exactly. Exactly.
For real.
That's
For
like,
sure, we know that.
Yeah.
So, question about the writing style and when you're making music, does it come off? Do you do your best music when you're chill, or if you found that you do your best music when you're just in a good mood, or are you upset?
Hungry,
That's a
any all that.
dope. That's a dope question. So, 'cause I got a loaded answer for it. So I used to
We ready.
like back in the day when I was younger. I used to get mad and write what I was feeling and what had happened at the time because I was upset. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Came from emotion.
But now,
Yeah.
like if something get me mad, happy, sad, excited, now I could take those and just channel it and just write now instead of like writing about what happened or I could just kind of zone out now because of the emotion, the endorphins, whether it was up or down. Now I could kind of just sit in and really just tune out and just come up with something different. You know what I'm saying?
That's all that wisdom you picked up,
That's
putting
what's
it down
up,
on
right
paper.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
listen, the best music, man, come when you zoned out.
Yeah.
Well, I got a couple bars. I was thinking. I'm just kidding.
So I know
Let's not
everybody
get started.
has a story before music happened. I know music's in the family. But like, what is your story before music? Like, what was your first job? What was your little hustles and little things that you did before music? Or was it always just music?
Like,
Like,
you had done
Nah,
like, you know what I'm
Get
saying?
that buck to Mel.
I've always
Yeah,
rapped,
that buck.
but you know, I worked at grocery store, ShopRite,
That's what I'm talking
Old
about.
Navy,
The grind.
Party City. I had a couple jobs at once.
The
Like
grind.
I've been.
So which one you
I've-
like
I've
the
been-
best?
you know, I worked in Manhattan buildings and shit, office, all.
Yeah.
I septic
All that.
companies, like all that. So like, at this time, like, and this was simply off the fact when Corona hit. I
Yeah.
lost my job when Corona hit, so
Okay.
I was like, damn, what am I gonna
Yeah.
do now? So I was just, you know, that's why the album Home, that was the first album that started once Corona hit, because I was at home and I was in the crib all day.
Okay,
Nice.
meaning behind it.
I didn't go, I recorded it in the crib, like on iPhone
What a good time. I bet
headphones
you,
and
I
all that.
gotta, listen, I know you got some fire. I know you got some stuff you didn't put out that you
Yeah.
wrote in that time.
Yeah. I got a lot.
Everybody
shit
has
before
so
that.
much time on
Yeah.
their
I got stuff
hands.
before
know you
and
got some
after.
crazy
And
Yeah.
stuff.
why did you say that? You said you lost your job, but you know you didn't lose your mind.
Nah. Yeah, of course not. It's just I just lost the action and I had to create a new one.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So now with this wave of music that's going on, what makes you different from all this hip hop out? Like, what you're bringing different to the hip hop?
I feel like
music right
everybody's
now?
a gimmick.
Yeah.
I feel like, and if they not a gimmick, I feel like they just doing what the last dude did because he made money.
Because
So
it
they
was
gonna.
popping at the
Yeah,
time.
so
So I got an audience. If y'all want to speak up, let's go.
Yeah, I don't. Some people, you know, some people make some dope records.
For sure.
Just can't listen to a whole 20-song album of like the same songs. But you know, I got something that I
You
like.
need some variety on there.
Yeah.
So
Anybody
how often
new
do
you listen to?
yourself? Sorry.
No, that's okay.
What?
Anybody new that you listen to now? Like any new rappers out that you say, you know, I dig them.
I like Cole. I mean, but he been out for a minute. New.
Yeah.
Like
You
that's
know,
that's
Dave
just
East. I like Dave East.
Dave East.
Really? You like Dave East?
Yeah, he keep
Yeah, Dave
it. He
East,
keep it.
that's
Cause
fine,
like,
too.
cause yo, out of what's coming out, it's like, who's gonna come out and give me that nostalgia? Cause this is hip hop. This is we sampled records off of the nostalgia of what those old records had.
absolutely, yeah.
So we, you know what I'm saying? So like, where's that at?
Yeah.
And certain people I like Dave East, he brings that back for me. He makes me feel like I'm in Harlem.
Do you feel like it's a little bit of a, because of who your dad is, and we hate to keep bringing it back to that, but we're a product of our environment, I like to think. And your father has such a global tone and sound to him, right? Do you think that skews the way you view music today? Or you like, nah, I heard what my dad did, but this is my lane and I'm here. It has nothing to do with, you know, the type of music my dad made.
I mean, the music he made was for the, you know, it was for him and for people who was listening to him and what they was going through. So when it comes to me and now, it's people, they're going through totally different things. They take messages way differently. I kind of got to talk to people a little different than the 90s, you know what I'm saying?
Very sensitive.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
Like Jen's very sensitive.
I'm just sensitive to what I say.
there's a lot of rappers are sensitive too.
Yeah, you're for real.
Like,
Well, you know what? I gotta say this before we move on. I'm sorry, guys, and I know we got a lot of studio audience. Appreciate you guys being here about it. Really take pleasure
Shout out
in
to
the
the
moment.
studio.
When you named your 5 artists, I was waiting to hear one particular name, and I didn't hear it, and I was a little upset about it.
It was me, wasn't it?
It was Tupac. What do you think about Tupac?
oh shit.
Oh.
I mean, no, because
You should have just said me. Why you do that to him?
no. I want to know. I want to know what you're talking about. Because
I hope he says what I think he's gonna
Well, no,
say.
when I hear artists, guys that are really know what they're talking about, guys that can really rap like he can, and me, I don't know.
You trying to influence his answer?
I want to know what he think of Tupac.
Please.
And Tupac outside the
Please
top.
pick a side.
No, that's
I love Tupac. His impact was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But me
But-
personally, I just wasn't into
Yeah.
A
He's
couple of his records was fire. I just didn't like the poetry rap too much at the time
Mm-hmm.
because it was about the fast pace. And at the time, Tupac kind of went against the grain, which was dope. But me listening to what New York was doing.
Oh yeah,
That's
absolutely.
what I'm saying. So in
I-
Tupac, it was just it was a different coast. It was
That's
a different
right.
sound. It was a different.
Smooth, look like you agree to that.
Especially what we was doing.
He is speaking a gospel right now. I am Notorious
but I love
B.I.G.
Tupac though. Yeah,
Jada.
I'm a-
I don't want to hear none of that Tupac talk around here.
Listen.
None of that.
Listen.
wait,
I will not allow you to disrespect a legend. I will not allow that.
Okay, so we was
But wait,
Absolutely.
let me say this
It's not
though.
the source.
My opinion don't take away what he's done. So you know what I'm saying. It's
Absolutely.
just, it's just about what.
Yeah, for sure.
What
This
my
is the
preference
beautiful
I
thing.
can know
of
that
music.
lobster is
Yeah.
good food and just
That's
not
what
like
they make
it.
Exactly.
I know it tastes good. I just don't like
You know the
it.
lobster be at the bottom, that's all.
Stop.
Tupac is great, but I just don't like it.
I mean,
It's
that's fine.
okay.
Versace's a great clothing
Okay.
line. I just don't like the shirts.
Yeah.
You feel
we
me?
hear you. Smooth. We hear you.
I just had to, because Tupac is one of the
You
greatest
alright?
of all time.
So hold on, you was talking about along with the rapping, you also produce, and we asked you your top 5 producers. You also talked about boom bap. So I want you to explain your style of production, like the way you produce, and I also want you to tell us your top 5 producers.
The way I produce, I mean,
Is it like a boom bap style? Is it like
it depends. Nah,
like a
yeah,
drill style?
I'll do either. I'll do. If I'm just making a beat for me, whatever, like you know what I'm saying, it might end up being boom bap. But if I'm really doing some beats and I done did like 3-4, now I'm gonna make a couple trap joints. I'm gonna make a drill joint. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna definitely make all of the genres in that same sitting. You know,
That's dope. That's dope. That's hard to do because you would think you'd have to be like in a certain mind state for each.
Yeah, and that's being all over.
Nah, you
generation.
got a folder full of sounds, and so you go through one,
Drum
be like,
kits
I'm gonna
and
use that right
samples
now.
and loops.
You go through it again, be like, I use that one. What's the next one? And it comes in to be a different style. You know what I'm saying? So,
And before we go to the audience, give me your top 5 producers.
Ninth Wonder,
Ooh,
Dilla.
ooh,
Hold on.
ooh! You talking my language
Yeah.
right now? Come on, 2
We
more.
can't hear the cat.
Ninth Wonder,
Kanye.
Dilla, Premier, Kanye. He's talking that talk. He just nailed it.
Yo, he got smooth
But wait though,
excitement.
hold on.
You're
I
very
We
amped
got
up
another
with
one. We
this,
got
but
another
you
one.
put
Hold
on the
up.
seatbelt.
Don't say Eric B.
Stop. You can't influence his answer, man.
I'm not. I'm listening. He's
Khaled?
just hit 4 home runs. He just hit 4 grand slams. There's nothing-
Nah, because
Hey, why he's thinking about that though?
Tahmell, he spotted you.
Hold up, why he's thinking about that? I want to point out one factor. When we asked him about the artists, he's like, think. When you said producers, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
That shit was on your heart, boy. That shit was like fire.
but there's one. I'm just trying to think. Matter of fact, I like Mustard. I like DJ Mustard beats.
Mustard on the track.
Because he has different like you got the trap sound, but then you got the R&B straight
Freaks the R&B.
like and I like
kind of like what's his name?
a lot of them do, but I like Mustard.
What's the dude's name? He used to
I'm
rap.
sorry,
He used to
yeah.
beat women in rap. Now he produces.
More people actually-
Young Berg.
Young bro. Okay.
Young Berg. Hitmaker.
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 Hitmaker's dope too.
Hitmaker does that too. Yeah.
Hit Boy's been popping right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hit boy with the Nas. Yeah.
Oh.
Definitely.
Oh.
All right, audience. We got a question.
Let's go.
Alright. Compared to your father, which is a legend, I mean, do you feel your music, do you feel you are the evolution of him? Or do you feel your music is totally different? And do you even compare, or you just,
Well, let's cut the music out. At the end of the day, that's my pops.
yeah,
Right.
definitely.
He raised me.
Uh-huh.
How he saw things is how I see things.
Okay.
What he told me, I kind of, did. I lived by it, did my research, and you know what I'm saying? So, it's hard to not have that influence in my music, but I don't have the same message he had. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even worry about that shit though like that. But
Yeah,
I mean,
different
okay,
lanes.
on a competitive level, just rap.
Different
That's all
lanes.
Do you think you better than your pops? Or do you think you
Oh,
still
you
legend?
can't.
I would never
My
listen.
son will spit something.
But check
garbage and think he
it.
better
I would never be.
Oh, done.
I would never be on my pop's level because of the lyrical content, because of what, like when it goes back to, experience and what they was going through. It would never be that type of world no more.
That's why-
So the lyrics these days and today is
Different.
So I would never be at that caliber that he was. You know what I'm saying? But I could flip some shit though.
He's like, I'm over here in my own lane. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, at the end of the day, we would want to be better than the generation before us, and our
We try to,
yeah,
but
exactly.
listen.
And I would hope that our parents
because
would
they
want
raised
us to be
better than them. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because it's why not right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because why not? But yeah, that's dope though. I love hearing about it, especially I like how, it's easy for you to talk about your pops and pops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
We respectfully have to mention the legend, but we got a new legend coming up. Like,
Yes, sir.
and that's dope. I love everything you're doing. I love your
Yeah.
music. Do you have other things going on besides the music? Maybe behind the music you got some stuff going on?
I got a movie I've been writing.
Stop
Okay.
playing.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
He's like, I'm not in it. Oh,
It's been a while though. I've been writing it. It's been like,
You writing a movie?
damn, to be honest, it's been
What
almost
you mean?
it's been almost like 10 years.
If you need some bodyguards in it,
It's
Yeah, you need buddy.
You see how big
it's a
this guy is?
specific
Stop,
movie.
stop,
It's
stop.
a specific like backdrop and storyline.
Yeah, of course.
So-
it's your creation. It's
So
creative,
certain
I'm
things have to,
Come together.
in order for me to finish the movie.
So, but like, what genre is it? Like horror, thriller?
No, it's
sure. Find out you
It's
make
a
love
romantic.
music.
It's a romantic comedy.
It's Hallmark.
it's a coming of age story.
It's a family / drama / entertainment movie.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm picking up what you're putting
it's a
down.
sports movie. It's mainly it's a
Okay.
sports movie.
All right, that's dope. I'm excited for you for that. That's a new lane. We were laughing because Justice think he's a movie. He think he's gonna be the main character somewhere.
Yeah, he looking for a part.
Well, first of all, I can't help. I got a TV face. Okay, that's not my
I knew you was gonna
fault.
say that.
Got a radio.
But they want me to. They want me to. And you understand what I'm saying? When you got a light on you, you can't help it be bright. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, this is
Somebody
lighter
turn
like
now.
Right though.
Right.
Right. You gotta take the light and run with it.
You're right.
Yeah, exactly. You can't.
The flashlight with DW battery.
They want to dim my light. I'm not gonna allow it. God won't allow it. You know what I'm saying? This was God's plan. So
Shine
I
bright like a diamond.
can't. I can't.
Like
help it.
It is Sunday.
Yeah, for real. You go
So,
ahead.
Tahmell, I got a question for you. Are there any artists currently active that you like to do any features with or work with in the future? Producers, artists, anybody like that you like to see yourself working
Anybody.
with?
If you want to work with me,
Yeah.
I'll do a freestyle real
Hey,
quick.
Tahmell.
It could even be somebody like just period. It could be somebody who like not even around or like passed away. It's just somebody that you would like have like to like work with, producer wise, or because you mentioned Jay Dilla, and that's like I know that's high on people's lists.
Hey, I would imagine 50 Cent on a fucking Ninth Wonder beat.
You keep saying 50 Cent.
That'd be
50 Cent's
fire.
That'd be hard.
Fifth, holla at me, my nigga.
Manifestation.
Yeah.
You gonna tag him in our next post?
I would love to meet him now. I met him one time.
Oh,
And
really?
That's a humble man. He
Yeah,
was
okay.
so nice when I met him. It was quick, but he was great. Shout out to 50 because
He said he ain't no
He's
trouble
that
unless
good.
you ask for trouble.
for real, I believe him.
So you
I
humble,
believe
be
him.
humble.
Yeah,
I can dig that.
Facts, right?
I can dig that.
I'm done.
So, like, Spanish's artists, reggaeton, everything like that is like big right now. How do you feel about collaborating and like going on that?
If it make money, this
I
makes sense.
Definitely do. Listen, I make music. Music is music, but it just gotta be
Makes
dope
sense.
record. Yeah,
Right,
gotta.
right.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
could rap on a reggaeton beat.
I can rap on anything.
So
I can rap on a Kelly Clarkson
I don't
beat, my
rap.
nigga.
Let's go.
Matter of fact, Katy Perry, Taylor Swift. I do
Listen,
that.
tell us about that.
I'll write your
Hey,
song
hey,
too.
hey, Tamil,
I'll write a
hey,
song,
Tamil, I'm
a
about to
song.
throw a name out there.
What happened?
You name dropping
Pitbull.
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 I mean,
I just threw that out there because
but see that like Pitbull, that's a smart move.
that's just
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's a
Pitbull,
layup.
unless like now if I'm doing like let's say a dope record and you talking about bars, and you talking about reggaeton artists with bars, now I gotta go dig and be like, yo, who's the nicest? It might not be Pitbull. You know what I'm
Bad
saying?
Bunny.
Yeah.
Right?
Is Bad Bunny,
Yeah.
in your opinion, is Bad Bunny commercial? Is he like, because
Bunny,
I see he's
he do a lot of
everywhere.
different-
He's
yeah.
everywhere.
Bro,
And I'm not mad at him.
chances are, if we bring up somebody's name and everybody knows who they are, they're commercial.
Yeah.
Real talk.
I agree.
But I didn't know what. When you look at Bad Bunny, man, he's fucking
He's everywhere.
everywhere.
Doesn't he do? He does like shows on top of like
That's what
gas
Tahmell
stations.
does.
He's still
So
doing
y'all
it.
look out for that.
But
Like,
he also does a lot for
Yeah.
the Spanish community as
Yeah.
well.
Your cousins,
So,
and that's very important.
Guasa.
no, they're not. Stop. Leave that alone.
You
You see how they-
You wanna grab the head?
well, you just gonna push.
No, you are not going to have me doing that on camera.
Right?
You're not going to say that and have me get up and do that on camera.
Listen, I got a
Can you
question.
please?
We got a question. Let's go.
I got a question.
Let's go to
Who's
question.
the dopest rapper on this couch? Let's go there.
On the couch.
That's the question. Who's the dopest one? Not on the couch, on the set.
I was supposed to have the couch because
There's
there's
only one rapper on the set.
What?
There's only
Wait,
one.
Who's the dopest? What?
Why are you trying to act like you?
I missed
There's
that.
only one. That's-
Bars.
I heard
You
that.
ever consider battle rapping? You ever battle rap, Tahmell?
I'm trying to tell you.
Yo, I got 3 seconds, man.
Freestyle.
I got 3 seconds for real. I put on
freestyle?
something
Easiest
instruments.
thing
I
is
got
to
3
rap
seconds.
Battle rap
someone in
between
front of
y'all.
you.
I'm not.
I got 3
Facts.
seconds.
I'm
Yes,
there.
that's the
I
easiest
take
shit.
her back.
But
Yo.
I watch battle rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. fuck with the niggas.
You like freestyling? You think you're pretty good at freestyling? That's where it's at, like the lunch table coming up, young, battling in the school hallway.
Because you want their food.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you got like, that's how you polish your sword, you know, still sharp and still. That's how you got nice. You know, football players practice, basketball players practice, rappers, you had to meet in the lunchroom, meet after school, battle.
So
you know.
cipher it.
Here's a dope tip.
Try to
Here's a
cipher
dope.
from
Here's
the
a
end, and I know
dope.
that.
I'm
Yo,
not rapping.
smooth.
A dope
I'm rapping tonight.
thing that me and my dad do. We play the game a lot, shit, when we catch up. And, we might like freestyle
Yeah.
and start like battling about playing the game and shit with each other.
Yeah. That's dope, but that's exercise.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
Training,
just practicing using different words, you know, putting yourself in different situations that you might not typically be in.
It reminds me of, he said, practicing while he rapped, that Jay-Z track, 1, 2,
Lyrical
3, 4.
exercise.
Lyrical exercise.
Yeah.
That's
all the
that track got
workout.
me through a really tough time in my life, by the way. That's why with music, man, it's like, to me, one of the greatest forms of art. Because at any given time, you can listen to a piece of music and it can bring you up, you know, or it can bring you to a place maybe more emotionally, but man, music is just so transforming.
Life for me too, so yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the people that don't know how to spell bars, man. He in the building, man.
Bars.
CT, stand up.
Yo, for real.
All the way from
It's been
Stanford, that's what's
amazing. It's been amazing having you here on the camp.
Definitely.
Definitely. Appreciate
Any
you
shout outs
coming
you
by.
want to give? Let's
Shout it out,
go.
man. Shout it out.
Oh man, shout outs.
Again.
It's
Yeah,
mine.
man.
Oh, he
my-
got a list.
We got time. Man.
Shit, nah, but
All the important people.
first and foremost, shout out Angel. You know what I mean? Angel Maldonado.
Shout out to
Shout
Angel.
Shout out Angel, man. Salute,
Well,
homie.
for sure. That's our boy.
And shout out my dude Youngin, my army. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I got a huge team, man. Shout out to
Let 'em know.
Cassandra out in LA. Shout out to Just Beast. Shout out to Rod, the ruler. Shout out to man, so the list goes on. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to my daughters.
Long Island,
Etc.
And yeah.
Stanford.
And if I miss somebody, I am so sorry.
You know
That's why I said
That's
etc.
it.
always-
That's what I'm
my-
saying. Stop
Forget
playing.
nobody.
When I have to shout people out and I miss somebody, I say, don't blame my mind, don't blame my heart, blame my mind.
Nah, I blame the podcast for the time, and it's over.
No, it's
So I
not
had to
over.
Squeeze in.
Hold on, listen.
it ain't over. We got more.
Shout out in.
I like
Shit, bro.
your I like your sweatshirt and your hat. I want you to shout them out
Oh
too.
yeah, man.
That's
Exact.
fresh.
See, there's
I
a.
got you.
That's what I'm talking.
I feel you.
Yo, shout out
baby.
9-5 traffic, and you heard it. We was actually on 9-5 to get up here. We was in traffic because we
Alright.
would shoot at
The
6:30.
irony.
So 5 o'clock
Right.
traffic.
Facts.
9-5 traffic, you heard?
Facts.
Word. And we got catered today.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. We had to spread out for
I had the mac and cheese lit, the jerk chicken
Chef,
lit,
man.
and the
Asian.
the Cajun shrimp, the
Yeah.
Old Bay.
Oh, it was crazy.
The Old Bay was
The
lit.
Old Bay. The Old Bay.
It was Old Bay on
We
there.
about to tear it up. We about to tear it up.
Won't you drop the Instagram name and all of
Chef
that?
Goldie.
Yeah, Chef Goldie.
Goldie. Tearing it up.
Had us lit.
For my birthday.
Shout out to my boy Chris in the audience. We're super lit. Shout outs to Flo for coming by again. Yeah.
The rest of the people in the building.
Wait,
Shout out to the live
Yeah.
Instagram audience.
Bye.
We appreciate you guys tuning
I ain't
in
just gonna skip
with
over
the
the
questions.
ladies. You seen that?
Oh wait, hold up. And I wanted a special shout out to our co-host Jen. It's her birthday. Y'all said
HBD.
y'all send Jen some digital currency. Follow on Instagram. She's our
Yeah,
spiritual.
what's your cash app? Drop your cash
Yeah,
app.
drop your cash.
Drop your cash out. We got money for you.
I put in my social network. This is my cash app. I'm not. Don't talk to me. Send me a bag. Appreciate y'all tuning in another week. Why Not Right Now podcast. Next week we'll be back at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles on Pico and La Brea.
Y'all heard
Playing.
I just made all that up.
I was about to say, where's that at? I'm there.
Pico and La Brea.
I said,
just-
I like
I made
food.
that up.
I thought they had one out here,
Oh,
son.
no, no.
I'm tired.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you guys have been dope. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share,
share.
comment.
Shout out to Squad Studios
Get
too.
over here.
Shout out to Squad Studios.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Wait, we got one for
Chop
DJ Shop.
got a random announcement.
I want to shout out to all the fans that have been following us, man.
Word.
We moving. We moving.
We lit.
love y'all.
y'all.
We lit. We doing it. Keep on doing what we doing. Because you see this guy in here, Tahmell. Let's go.
Hey, and send us y'all topics, man. Y'all got questions, anything y'all want us to cover?
Anything.
We'll be
Y'all
excited
got-
to do so.
And ladies, hit my DM.
Tahmell.
And Tahmell told me to tell you his DMs too.
I was like, what's that?
That's just to prove that my
Don't
girl,
send
if
me
she
a
don't
DM.
watch,
Wait a minute.
she would never see that.
Wait a minute. We didn't ask that question.
What?
Question.
For the ladies,
Hello, ladies.
are you on the market?
Let's go.
I got 3 daughters.
Oh.
Or are you on the market?
I'm busy.
I mean,
You know,
He
now
said
it
focus.
doesn't
I mean,
too
look.
much. I love it.
I got
That's
3 daughters.
life.
That's it. That's my focus. I
Word.
can't focus on nobody else.
I heard
You
that.
got
That's
3
it.
women. He's
I
occupied.
got 3.
Occupied.
Girl, little girls.
I'm living.
That's
I
beautiful.
gotta take them out. I gotta take them out to
You
lunch.
got all 3 girls.
I gotta buy them
Love
birthday
boys.
gifts.
Like
They
that.
all
Wow.
the
That's
same.
You gotta
Nephews.
teach them what a man is supposed to be, right? You gotta
And
teach
That's
them.
what I have. Yes.
Y'all better come correct. You're that. You got 3 girls.
Yo, y'all seen Bad Boys?
Who the fuck are you?
Hi, Mr. Bennett. I'm Reggie.
What you doing here?
Came to take out Megan.
What?
I answered the door like that. I answered the door like that.
Alright?
Nah, we don't promote gun violence. My bad. That was a joke.
So how long till you shoot for his son?
Uh-oh.
We were, yeah.
Yo, you know what?
I was like,
When they make a rocket ship.
Oh, you done? You say you done?
Listen, he has 3 girls.
I know.
You know, my oldest played the sax. She sings
Stop
and
playing,
she
Sid.
dance. My middle one, then shout out to Nina. Hayden, my middle child, she play. She just got the flute. I mean,
No
the Claire,
you
what's
got
that? The recorder. She got the
Recorder.
Yeah, she doing ballet, and
That's dope.
and she's just in them. She sings crazy. She sing like, you know that Need a Cup of Coffee record. She
Nah.
sings that like so they singing.
Your daughter
I
that
love
played a
it.
sax, she gotta play Don't Sweat the Technique.
does.
Okay.
She does.
Oh,
She's
you don't
nice.
touch me.
No, she's really good. I swear she's doing it.
That's hard.
You gotta
So-
get them on the track. Get them
I
paid.
gotta get them in one room at the same time. Get them to sit still.
how's grandpa with him?
Oh, that's why they do they see me
Okay,
doing it.
okay.
They see him doing it, and
So much
It's just in the
inspiration
blood.
around
Yeah.
them. Like,
Yeah.
come on. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You got a beautiful musical family.
Yeah.
Again, because we can't seem to listen. We're comfortable. We don't want him to leave, so we just keep it coming, keep it going, bring on the questions. But again, thank you guys.
Well,
Tahmell,
love y'all,
it's
we
been
love y'all.
awesome.
Assalamu alaikum.
Come back.
Still you did.
Have
I'll
a
be me
show.
about.
like I said, I
Allahu Akbar, God is
We
the
got
greatest.
Judge, we got Stan,
That's
we
it.
got Tahmell in the building, man. We here
Yes, sir.
today. Like, share, subscribe. We love y'all.
The real God stuff.
Peace.